everyone, welcome back. My name is Reya, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at what messages you need to receive right now at this very moment whenever you are tuning in. But please remember, this is a timeless video, so if you want to come back at a later point of time and pick another pile, that's absolutely okay. Or even when you're just watching this, if you're drawn to more than one pile, that is okay too. Give yourself the ability to just connect with your emotions deeply, to connect with your intuitions deeply, and take a pick. Yeah, I have feathers out here as usual when it comes to making your choices, or you can pick according to the images or one of these elements. It's up to you. I'll give you some time and then we start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, then these are the messages that you need to receive right now whenever you are watching this. Alright, for you pile 1, the very first message is trust your intuition. If you're guided to do certain things in a particular way, please do it. Don't second guess yourself. Don't be like, is this right for me? Am I doing something wrong? Whatever your intuition is telling you, that is right for you and that is right for your life. Others don't have to agree with it. You just have to agree with it. That's the most important thing for you to remember. Also remember this, you're not alone. And in fact, love, the energy of love is all around you. That energy of love is inside you and outside you too. Sometimes it feels like we are all alone in this world, or nobody truly understands us. But the invisible realm gets what you're feeling. And they witness it every single day. And that itself is love. Yeah? And that love is all around you. So you need to express how you're feeling. At any point of time, if you're feeling disappointed, you have the right to feel disappointed. If you're feeling grateful, you have the right to feel grateful. Allow yourself to feel that love inside and outside you. Very, very important for you to remember. Now, you guys are also here to tell you that you need to dream big. You need to have impossible dreams, because only when you dream about the possibility of that impossible, it may just come out for you to be true. Yeah? You never know when God is waiting to say, okay, maybe your wish is going to be coming true very, very soon. So don't have small thoughts about yourself, because you have the possibility of being larger than what you even imagine for yourself. So dream big, and at every point of time you should always imagine yourself succeeding and capable of having what you want. It's your belief system about yourself that defines your future life. Don't ever forget that. So let go of these small thoughts about you. Yeah? And please know this. When it comes to every individual in your life, please be fair about things. Don't treat anybody else unfairly. Treat others in a way that you would want to be treated yourself. So that fairness at all levels is very, very important. And also make sure, when it comes to your life, always weigh the pros and cons of every situation, and only then reach a conclusion when it comes to certain things. That's very crucial for you. Once again, the message is that of love. Love truly surrounds you at all point of time, and the foremost of that is divine love. Sometimes the divine love can be in the form of a particular person, a group of people, but that divine love surrounds you right now. So the only thing that you need to offer back to is love. Pure love, unconditional love. And then that love has to be without detachment. Don't expect that what you're sending out you'll get back in return. Maybe you'll get back something better. Better than even you expected for yourself. Yeah? But in a sense, you are going to be having a love affair with the spirit in general. And the energy of love in your life will prosper day in and day out. So for a couple of you, I won't be surprised if romantic love knocks on your door very, very soon. Yeah, like the partner you did not even anticipate maybe coming into your life. And it's going to be a grand love story. That is something that I see for you, pile 1. You guys are very, very lucky. Now, Interestingly, you're being told pay attention to your appearance, pay attention to the way you dress, pay attention to the way you feel when you look a certain way. Because sometimes, when we just do minute things to our appearance, we feel better. And when we feel better, automatically the entire vibration is that of beauty. And that has to increase in your life. Take the time to feel beautiful, because you owe it to yourself to feel beautiful or to feel handsome, whichever way you put it. Yeah. So if you want to go to a spa, you want to go to a salon, do that. Or welcome your friends at home and have like an in-house beauty ritual in place, do that. But do something to make yourself feel beautiful. And remember, you truly are beautiful. And life is asking you to sort of go on a big adventure. It's like maybe somewhere you're afraid to go on this adventure because you may feel like, oh, I'm going to fail at this. This is not something that I'm going to be receiving. And then you're saving yourself from some kind of hurt or some kind of disappointment that is coming through. But just jump in and say yes to that adventure that life expects you to go on at this point of time. So say yes to change, because that change is going to be better for you, pile one. Now, sometimes for you in your life, it may seem like you've met a dead end, that there is no going forward right now. Like, okay, that's the end of things. But it just may be the beginning of something else. You may just have to take a different route. Yeah? So maybe you have to reflect on certain changes that you have to make to your life and then go a different way. Redirect your energy somewhere else, because that somewhere else may be better for you at this point of time. Yeah. Now, interestingly, financially for you, pile one, you're reaching a point of increase. That financially things will only continue to get better for you. And you're not going to go back when it comes to your finances. Alright. Now, in the upcoming time, you may be required to shed an old skin. The old you that we're still carrying. See, it's like every new year that comes around gives us an opportunity to start again, to do something fresh, and to give up that past version of you that is over and that is no longer in place. So then it is important that you let go of certain things. Let go of the things that happened in the past and move on to the future. Free of baggages, free of emotional baggages most importantly. But shed that skin, because that skin has served its purpose for you. Yeah, but it's also important for you, pile one, to be patient with the process. Once again, the process of love is also something that requires patience. It is not something that you get in a day. Yeah, so in love too, when it comes to relationships too, be patient with the people around you. Give them time and give yourself time, most importantly. Yeah, so just be patient with whatever is happening in your life and be authentic, be real. See, whatever you're feeling right now, wherever you are, you need to express it. And if certain people expect you to be certain way, it is still okay to put your foot down and say, this is me. Maybe you're not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay too. You need to live an authentic life, the life that you deserve to live, and the life that you're supposed to live on planet Earth. And you're not like anybody else, Palban. You're supposed to be charting a course of your own liking. Your life may be completely different from what others expect it to be. And that's okay too. Once again, you may have to be patient with other people too. Because see, for every person, you're going to be some sort of a challenge. Because once again, you're authentic. And maybe they not be in certain ways. So please, shed the old ways that of pleasing other people for their sake and embrace yourself and ask yourself for this one moment, what makes me happy and what do I want from my life? And then walk in that direction. Authenticity is what is required of you. Now, once again, you need to take some time off to just spend time with yourself to recharge your batteries. And also to shed that old skin. See, leaving the old part of you behind and moving into something new is not an easy process. And that requires you to be patient, and that requires you to give time to yourself. And once again, self-care is something that needs to be a number one priority for you. So do something that makes you happy. Do something that makes your soul happy, because in that moment when you're really, really happy and free and relaxed, your intuition is very, very strong. And once your intuition is strong, you'll know, like, okay, this is the next way forward. This is what I need to do. The path ahead will be shown to you when you're ready. And when are you going to be ready? You're only going to be ready when you give yourself that space to breathe and be your own true authentic self. Because when you're authentic, your intuition is like heightened to the maximum capacity. Yeah? Most importantly for you, Pile 1, dream big. Because you're meant for bigger things. You're meant for the best things that life has to offer. Do not settle. And don't settle into somebody else's version of things. Find your own path for yourself. That is your destiny. Yeah? But overall, these are the messages that you're supposed to be receiving, Pile 1. And as I wrap this up, I'm going to be leaving you with my best wishes. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected Pile 2, then these are the messages that you need to receive at this very moment, at this point of time. Let's look at it. Okay, for you, Pile 2, the possibility is in the upcoming time, you may get into some kind of spiritual partnership with somebody. This partnership could be with a friend, this partnership could be with somebody you've never met, but there is a strong partnership here. And there is also a strong connection that you cannot deny. And this connection is going to be one that you cannot explain, but that connection is there. And neither of you are going to be able to deny that connection. So trust that the partnership is going to be good for you, and this is something that the divine intends for you to have. Now, you may not know this person, or for some of you, as I put this reading across, you'll immediately be like, oh, I know this person is my spiritual partner and we work together. Okay, that's the way I'm really seeing this for you. Now, remember this, even though you're going to be getting into a spiritual partnership, you are your own person. And you have your own voice, and you have a unique song that comes out of you. And maybe because of this uniqueness that you have, this person is going to be drawn to you. So it's not like they expect you to be like them, but they really, really cherish you for who you are. And when it comes to this partnership, I feel like you're not going to be forced to be anything that you don't want to be. And this person is going to accept you for who you are and whatever you bring to the table. So never ever feel like when it comes to your life, you have to settle into somebody else's story. You get to have an important role to play in their story as well. Because you're unique and you're beautiful. Now, one thing that you really need to know right now is, please make sure to also spend time on your own. Whether it is to do something that you really want to do, whether this is meditating on the divine or just something that you truly like to do, or just asking yourself, what do I truly want? But that alone time is very important. That time for contemplation is very important. Because it is only when we give ourselves that space, then things grow for us internally and externally. So when it comes to your career too, please do something on your own. If you're working in a team, do something on your own. Get better on your own. Because you are supposed to be unique and you're beautiful. And that is your story. Yeah, and that is how it is going to be continuing. See, in your life right now, what may be happening, you are at a point of time when what you used to be and what you can be are possibilities, and you are right in the middle. But you're getting towards the future very, very rapidly. So right now, all you can do is you can just embrace where you are. Learn as much as you can, dream as much as you can, and just take the first step towards the future. That is the only thing that is expected out of you. You're not expected to be grand at this point of time. You will be grand when it is your time. But right now, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Yeah? And most importantly, as you move forward, you need to have faith. First of all, you need to have faith in yourself. You need to have faith in your own abilities. And you need to also have faith that you are being sort of ushered into an unknown period where you may not have all the answers right now, but the answers are something that you will find along the journey. See, because you are in this in between phase, you know you're heading towards something beautiful, but you cannot really pinpoint into what you're heading, and that requires you to have faith. Have faith in your future, and have faith that you can have a life that is beyond what you've even imagined for yourself. I see you guys doing great things when it comes to your life, but that is only when you have faith in yourself and you have faith in your abilities, because sometimes you doubt it. And I just wish I could just hold you and shake you and be like, why don't you just believe in yourself? Why don't you believe that you're beautiful? Why don't you believe that you're unique and you have a unique place in the world? Yeah, but have faith, please, at least for me. Yeah, all right. One message that you really need to receive at this point of time is you need to plan for your abundance. So if you want to have a certain amount of money in your life, you have to plan for it. And please don't be the kind of people who write down everything that you spend on. Instead, focus on the kind of things you want financially, or when it comes to day-to-day life, plan for abundance. And especially for my single friends, you need to plan the kind of person you want to be with. You need to plan about the kind of life you want to have with this person. Because sometimes it's only these visualizations that actually get you to where you're supposed to be. So abundance planning is actually planning about everything you want to have in your life, material and otherwise. Yeah. Now, one thing that you need to know is you have too much of a strong grip on reality. Like, you don't allow yourself even the slight iota of possibility. But for you just need to give that little bit of scope for the God to create what he wants to create in your life. You may be the kind of people, when you sit down, you want to have all the answers in the world. Nobody can have all the answers in the world. So let go of these control mechanisms that you have. Sometimes these control mechanisms can be because those are good ways to cope or good ways to avoid disappointments when it comes to your life. I feel like sometimes you don't allow yourself to actually feel the way you truly feel. Repressed emotions, they're very, very real in your case. Don't let that happen to you. Repressed emotions then become a cause for misery. So allow yourself to feel whatever you feel and express whatever it is that you express, and just let go. Let things come to you. See where it is taking you, because as you move forward, you're going on a voyage of the heart. Once again, it's like love flows through you and to you as well. You may be the kind of people who give love freely. And because you have this ability to give love freely, what you get back is love. Even from sources you did not expect it will come to you. So don't ever be like, okay, I'm not going to give love to this. You just need to give. That is your part of the bargain when it comes to your future life. Yeah? Now, one thing again, planning is very, very important when it comes to you. Of course, 80% planning, not 100%, because the 20% you need to let God to write certain things in your destiny. But this is more to do with your future life. This is more to do with your career. This is more to do about, okay, I need this much money and what steps I can take. And what comes to you as a blessing is for God to decide when it comes to life. But plan. Don't all the time be like, I'm going to go with the flow, because that doesn't work. Okay. So if you're a student, you need to do lesson planning. Very, very important. And please know something, you're not alone in the journey of life. Sometimes we feel like we are alone, but there's always this one guardian angel who's with us. Even though we cannot see him, even though we cannot sometimes feel his presence in our life, he is there. And he watches you. And he knows at every point of time what is happening in your heart. Yeah, so you're definitely not alone. Your feelings are reaching this guardian angel. Yeah, once again, because these are feelings of love. They cannot help but reach there. And you're not alone. That's something that is a message that you really need to know. And for some reason, I'm getting really emotional, okay, as I'm like giving you this message. So if you're sending out love, the love is being received. That is a strong message that I really want to give you. And trust me, sometimes you may receive miracles in your life that you did not expect are possible. Once again, this is 20% the hand of God writing things in your destiny. Even the things that are like impossible, they can come and find you in your destiny. The only thing that you need to do is you need to believe in those miracles. And believing in miracles is actually something that is very difficult. But if there is anybody who can do that, it's you, pal, too. Once again, it is because of faith. So you need to hold on to faith that miracles can happen in your life. And miracles will happen. Make no mistakes, miracles are very, very much possible, but they come to people who believe. Yeah? And remember this, you are people who never ever follow the rules, because you're probably the kind of people who've always been a rebel in one form or the other. And even as you proceed in your life, that being a rebel is going to continue. You're not somebody who fits into anybody's story or fits into what anybody wants you to be. And that surprises people about you. Yeah? And you are a pleasant surprise to people in more ways than not. Because you are unpredictable. What you do, nobody can say. So please remember this. Hold on to this unpredictable character that you are. Because this is that unpredictability that a lot of people love. And in fact, your spirit guides love that unpredictability about you too. And one thing that you need to truly, truly know, honor and cherish about yourself is your brilliance. You have a unique sparkle to your personality, and that's what makes you unique. So don't ever feel you have to dull your brilliance, that you have to dull your shine, or you have to dull your personality for that matter. Remember this, you are going to be accepted the way you are. Not by everybody, but by the right kind of people. And remember this, especially I know this to be true in relationships. If you have to dull your shine, if you have to dull your brilliance in order to please somebody else, that is not the right kind of relationship to be with. Even not the right kind of friendship to be a part of. Yeah, and I really see this, as you move into the future, you're going to be meeting people who honor that brilliance about you, who really respect the shine that you have. And I believe these are the kind of people that you're going to be getting into a spiritual partnership with, because you have a unique, essence to your person. You have a unique essence to your soul and your aura and to everything about you. So shine. Don't dull your shine for anybody. Because in the upcoming time, it is your brilliance that is going to be heightened to the capacity. Yeah, right now you are in this in-between process. May you don't understand everything about yourself, and you don't even understand everything about life. Like you're not sure about where you're heading in your future. But remember, everything is going to work out as if by magic, again, as if by miracles. All you need to do is do planning when it comes to certain things, and certain things leave it to spirit to handle and to take care of. Yeah, because I feel like you're on the right path and you are in the right kind of circle is what I'm seeing. All you need to do is you need to have faith that the future that you are going to be entering into is brilliant. Don't settle for something you know you don't deserve. That's all I need to tell you today, wherever you are in your life. And as always, as I wrap this up, I'm going to be leaving you with my best wishes. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you selected pile 3, then these are the messages that you need to receive wherever you are in your life, pile 3. Okay. Now, the first message for you is that of forgiveness. Yeah? Maybe it's time you forgive somebody. Is that person you, or is that person somebody else? Because as the year comes to an end, you need to let go of certain things. Let go of that part of you that is hurting because of, you not forgiving somebody else. But just forgive and forget and just let go. Yeah, that's very, very important for you in your life. Now, another thing that you need to know, pile 3, is when it comes to things in your life, you cannot let chance decide things for you. You need to go and be in the lead of things. When you want to succeed at work, you need to be in the driver's seat. If you want to succeed in your personal life, you need to be the leader of your caravan. Yeah, take the leadership position. Don't be like, somebody else is going to give it to you. Nobody gives leadership positions. We have to claim it for ourselves. And please know this, you're very, very powerful. As an individual, you're powerful. Your mind is powerful. You can have whatever it is that you want. But you need to acknowledge your power. You need to acknowledge how special you are. Yeah, because that acknowledgement is important, because once that acknowledgement comes, the path ahead will become very, very clear and easy for you. And you're heading into a time of major change. Yeah, and this is going to be a time where you get to dictate things. You get to decide that, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and this is not something I'm going to be doing anymore. Things are changing, and I feel like the upcoming year is going to be a strong year for you. Very powerful year. So I cannot wait for you to see, what that year turns like. I feel like in the upcoming time, you'll also come to sort of be more stronger than you are. You'll sort of display more courage in your life, and you'll also take some very, very important decisions for you. Yeah, you're going to be like, okay, I'm so not okay with this, so this is not something I do anymore, and I'm okay with this, so I'm going to do more of this. You're taking the control in your own hands, which is something that you're supposed to do anyway. So I love how organically things will proceed for you. But right now you are not at that point, and you need to get there. Yeah, so start the process slowly but surely. Now, one way to sort of get to this place, the place of empowerment, the place of really being strong in your own skin and your element, is to repeat affirmations. That affirmations that I am in the leadership position in my life wherever I go. I love myself, I honor myself, I cherish myself, I respect myself. These may be some of the affirmations that you can repeat along with all the other affirmations of your life. Draw things to you, draw the power to you, and then claim it for yourself. You really need to exercise the power of attraction in the upcoming days. Trust me, anything you want, you will get it. You just have to be mentally strong enough for that. So it's like a window is opening for you. So do really ask for what you want. Yeah? Now, one more thing that you need to understand is, you need to open your heart to love more than you currently have open. See, what is happening with you right now? You may feel a little bit conflicted when it comes to love and when it comes to relationships. And that conflict has to end. And it has to be replaced with the ability to love no matter what. Because when we just give out the energy of love, everything that comes to us is in the energy of love. And when we give out the energy that, okay, I want this, I don't want this, I want this, I don't want this, things come to us that way. And this is like the secret when it comes to everything. When you're hoping to sort of get this promotion, but when you, in the back of your mind, you're like, oh, maybe I won't get it. It's like, thinking a thought that is opposite to, what you actually want. So be aware of these thoughts, okay? Because you're like into the zone of really changing things. So only give out love, soften to the idea of love, and let yourself feel that love so that that love can come to you. Now, okay, wow. One thing that you need to know, and you need to know for sure, is you're protected by angels. You're guarded by angels. It's like, the way I see this is, there is this entire team of angels guarding and supporting you all the time. So as to see that nothing goes wrong with you, and to cherish you in a way, to protect you. That is what I see. You're incredibly loved, in the dimension of the spirit. And you've been given help all the time. You're never alone. And you're never going to be left alone. That is something I'll tell you. Now, in the upcoming time, you'll also have new people entering your life. You'll have new connections, and these are going to be people who are very, very supportive of what you want in your life. These are also connections which will help you to take you to a place that you want to be. But once again, you need to soften yourself to let these people in. And don't be like, oh, I really am not sure about whether I want new people in my life. If you want people to come in to help you to reach at a particular point, you need to be open to these relationships. You need to be open to these supportive connections, and you'll see how many more people come in. It all depends on your ability to sort of open yourself up. See, sometimes we close ourselves because of past experiences. So, that needs to change within you. Also, connect with your emotions. Don't block your emotions from allowing yourself to express it. So once again, it's all about expressing your emotions to another person as well. Don't stop yourself from doing that. So if you love people, tell them that you love them. And love is not a bad thing. It's not a negative emotion. And if you feel negatively about certain things, or if you feel conflicted about certain things, express that too. Because without expressing feelings, you never really get that clarity. So to get clarity, sometimes that connection with your own emotions is important, and the expression of those emotions are also important. Now, one thing that you need to remember is, if you're going through some obstacles in your life, be generous. Be generous towards somebody else. Once again, this could be about donating food, this can be about donating money, this can be just expressing love towards somebody. And you'll be surprised at how many things open up for you. Because the answer to everything is generosity. Be generous today. And once again, see, it's like you need to free yourself. You don't even allow yourself the freedom of feeling your own emotions. Like you're trapping yourself up. Like it may be like you want something and you want it really badly, but you're like, okay, maybe I don't deserve this. Maybe that is not a direction I want to go into right now. Oh, what if I don't get it? So get yourself out of these traps and just live a life that is free. Live a life that is empowered. Yeah? You don't have to really, resist things anymore. Allow yourself the freedom to have what you want, because you deserve whatever it is that you're being pushed towards in your life. Yeah, that's what I have. Once again, by being true to yourself, you'll actually attract this relationship. I feel like a particular relationship is waiting to come into your life. But maybe because you're like, oh, do I want this? Do I not want this? Do I want a marriage? Do I not want a marriage? Do I want a partner? I don't want a partner. It's like being pushed in a particular way. So it really talks about everything in your life, not just a relationship, a romantic relationship, friendships. Do you want it or you don't want it? Just decide once and for all. So, it's like the universe will have clarity about what you want, because I feel like in certain cases, the universe is slightly confused with you. Yeah? Which is why I feel like you need to take some time off, connect with your emotions, and ask yourself, what do I truly want? And then sit down and write it out if you can, and send it out in the universe. Because certain things that you're doing are actually going against you right now. So that is something that needs to be set right. Your alignment has to be set right towards whatever it is that you want. Once your alignment is perfect, you will get it. That is what I see for you right now. Because the way things are moving for you, certain adjustments are required. Certain fine-tunings of things are what is required. And certain conflicts, internal conflicts that are going through, that needs to be resolved. There is a possibility for a couple of you, you have certain anger issues, or you may have certain emotional issues because of certain things. Let go of that energy. Once again, forgiveness may be something that is really, really necessary for you. Forgive, forget, because I feel like in that, you will claim your power. Because as you forgive people, you set them free. And then you make space for new to enter, and then you're powerful. I feel like, your entire previous life is ready to say goodbye, and an entirely new life awaits you. So it is better that you take yourself out of the trap of your previous life and be free to live a life that you truly, truly deserve. But everything right now, the way I see this, is in your hand. So what do you want? Take the lead and ask for it. And then just free yourself to receive it in the best way possible. Yeah, but overall, these are the messages that I have for you. And as always, as I wrap this up, I'm going to be leaving you with my best wishes for your life and your future. I will see you next time. Bye.